Did I already consider myself a musician? That's heavy. I mean, yeah, I feel like I'm still, like I'm a vocalist, you know? I'm still working towards like disciplining myself and like learning keys, learning guitar, learning bass. Because I feel like all my inspirations really just, I mean, they pick things up and they do it by themselves and you don't have to do it by yourself. I mean, it's good to have like your community, but like I want to empower myself to be able to be like, oh, okay, like I want to make this song, boom, I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna do this. Like Prince did fucking everything, you know? I think that's like the number one inspiration as far as like being ambitious and like doing things the way you want them done. Because I mean, a lot of times you're gonna have to do it by yourself. Yeah.
I close my eyes, illuminated by this trend, and we go back on flight in the lights of the moon. It's still into a waking.
I want to have like that drive that Prince had, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could approach music with like, kind of like casually, but it's like, I feel like there's like a sense of duty there, you know, like that you have to continue, you know, the legacy of Black musical traditions, you know? Because for me, it's all about like musical heritage, right? It's like, I feel like as Black artists, like we're tasked with like carrying on, like Black music is this like tapestry. So like right now I'm trying to like really bring the sound to where I imagine it being like for the release.
That young thing alone, ain't no sunshine when she. Oh, ain't no sunshine when she.
Playing music in live settings, I learn a lot more than like just sitting like in the studio and like making the song like on a computer, or you know what I'm saying? Like the music gets to be alive. The great thing is, because I don't have any music out, like I've just been playing like my songs like in live settings. And like the great thing about that is like you get to like see how the songs like evolve over time. I'm like finally like settling in, you know, I'm able to play more shows, but play the shows that I'm excited about. And then I'm also doing stuff with post-binary. It's much easier now that I'm out here to really be like engaged in the community. Post-binary, like trans genre. And so like that was like how I was like describing myself, like, or my music. I just like had those words like for, I feel like a year or so, and then I took it to my friend and like creative partner, Sonia. I had approached them about like the idea of making a collective, like just a multidisciplinary like collective of like non-binary, trans, gender expansive folks. We worked on that for months, like just planning like the logistics, like who we want to like be involved. And then we just started talking to our friends like personally. like, hey, like this is something that we're trying to do. Like, do you want to like, join us? Now Post-Binary is a collective.
She cannot hide. And your countenance is of mind of the shade.
We've been working on Post-Binary for a couple months. We were actually not supposed to launch until March, April. But some things started coming our way, and we're like, we need to launch now. Like, we need to get our feet on the ground. So summer and spring is like when we really pop out. We're trying to completely shift the narrative, going beyond the gender binary, going beyond genre.
I mean, if you guys have heard this show before, then you know what I do, who I am. I'm not a part of this collective, but I'm a part of a couple of tribes. Now Champa Art Ensemble being the first. We're here at Full Service Radio. Fortunate to be surrounded by good folks, and I think today is going to be fun.
It's 2019, we've been out here since the beginning of time. Yeah. We've been out here being like queer, being people of color, making art, so like why not just do it and like try to really like push like what narratives are being like shown and getting attention and getting all of these like accolades and like praise and money, and opportunities, when we're out here and we're doing it and we've been doing it and like we're just as good,
The integrity always has to be there, and like the values that you hold, dear to, in your personal life and in your art, But then I feel like also, and this is not like to you, but I feel like there's almost like an expectation, like you have to martyr yourself, like for your art.
That's what I was trying to get at. Is
Yeah,
like, I think also, like, we all know this, but I think so often, especially if it's people from the outside, they're like, the commercialization is they're trying to commercialize their trauma or like their suffering, and that's where, like, I don't know, when people are like, oh, she's not like her authentic, they're not their authentic self, like they're selling out. It's like, how do you know? You don't know. Exactly.
You don't know.
And that happens a lot too.
We have common experiences that link us together, but then also showing like the different perspectives that we have on certain things too. But yeah, now is the time to like refocus and really like reach the community like on a physical level. Like now, okay, we're here. You've heard what we have to say. Now, like we're gonna be out in the streets, for the people. Post-binary is for the people.
To burst forth into blue.
The first month after launching was crazy. Like we had a really good reception. Like people were and still are like really excited about what we're doing and what we're trying to do. What's been great is a lot of gender expansive youth in the city have like expressed how like seen they feel. I feel like we're creating like a precedent.
Oh, I know it hurts. I know it hurts. But these are growing pains. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. A little while longer.
I know how different things could have been if I had something like Post-Binary to look up, like as a young, like aspiring musician. It's cool to see that like we're making some kind of impact. Right now, above all, is like how can we continue to show up for each other even when like we're in different cities, or even when we have like different goals, you know what I'm saying? We keep each other grounded, I think. Or like the idea of like post-binary, like I feel like keeps us grounded and like reminds us what's really important, you know? Yeah, we just, post-binary just has to transform and like evolve as we all evolve as individuals. Like it's gonna be an ongoing process.